smiling and waving, hand on heart, Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian as he marched alongside crowds the government asked to come out in support. As videos like this one show the bodies of those who oppose it lying in morgues, the cries of a relative off-screen but unmistakable. As the regime-imposed internet blackout enters its fifth day, snapshots of what Iranian authorities don't want you to see continue to emerge slowly and with caution. These images, too distressing and dangerous for relatives to show unblurred, reveal families looking for their loved ones among the dead, with so many body bags that some are left lying outside. Just how many have been killed is still unknown. An Iranian official told Reuters the death toll was now at 2,000, while rights groups say it could be much higher. A spokesperson for the UN human rights chief today said he was horrified not just by the violence meted out by security forces against protesters, but suggestions they could soon face the death penalty.
It is also extremely worrying to see public statements by some judicial officials indicating the possibility of the death penalty being used against protesters through expedited judicial proceedings. The High Commissioner stresses that Iranians have the right to demonstrate peacefully. Their grievances need to be heard and addressed, and not instrumentalized by anyone.
2 weeks ago, President Trump said if Iran killed protesters, the US would come to their rescue and was, quote, locked and loaded and ready to go. Today, he posted help is on its way, telling Iranians, take over your institutions and save the names of the killers and abusers. They will pay a big price. US fighter jets have increased their activity in Qatar, close to the Iranian border, and Trump is today being briefed by aides on a raft of responses from military to cyber attacks. Yesterday, Iran said it was ready for war, but with a conciliatory caveat.
As I have repeatedly said, we are also ready for negotiation.
Ahead of his meeting, Trump deployed one of his favourite weapons, slapping a 25% tariff on countries continuing to trade with Iran, angering China, its largest trading partner.
China's position on tariffs is very clear. There are no winners in a tariff war. China will firmly safeguard its legitimate rights and interests.
The pressure on Iran's clerical leadership is growing from within and beyond its borders, the German Chancellor today predicting its imminent downfall.
If a regime can only keep itself in power by force, then it's effectively at an end. I believe we are now seeing the final days and weeks of this regime. In any case, it has had no legitimate elections. The population is now rising up against this regime. I hope there is a possibility to end this conflict peacefully.
This is a regime aware of its own jeopardy, its proxies abroad weakened, its population hitting breaking point under decades of repression, soaring inflation and international sanctions. Instead of offering concessions, its strategy for now is to intensify the crackdown, with rights groups saying executions of protesters are set to begin tomorrow.